everyone, Cheek here with another Transformers review, and today I'll be reviewing the Transformers Age of the Primes Target exclusive 4-pack of Ultra Magnus, Autobot Bumper, Horri-Bull, and Nemesis Prime. As you might tell, this is a relatively short video because 3 of these 4 molds I have already reviewed before, so it should be relatively lickety quick split whatever quick review. And Horri-Bull will have his own separate review at a later date. So, just like a lot of the 4 packs that they have done in recent years, the figures that are included don't necessarily fit together. Like, you have a Bumper, but he's done in the style of like the cartoon maybe, although he wasn't really in the cartoon. Then you have G1 Ultra Max, not how he appeared in the cartoon, and more toy accurate. And then we have Horri-Bull from the Transformers Super God Master Force cartoon, one of the Decepticon Headmaster Juniors, and we have Voyager class Nemesis Prime from the animated universe, which also he never appeared in the cartoon, although I'm sure he would have made an appearance at some point. And if I do say so myself, having it set up like this, it really does look like it's a one-sided battle because he's a mini-bot and, well, Deluxe Ultra Magnus is Deluxe and he is a Voyager with a much larger polearm axe. Given what I said in my review of this guy, I am probably not going to keep the Earthrise Ultra Magnus anymore. Although he is closer to Voyager class size, whereas compared to the more deluxe class size Ultra Magnus in more G1 toy class, I will admit I do kind of like the look of this guy, but I really don't think I'm going to keep him. But that's how he looks together with them. And just to see the size difference, he is absolutely tiny compared to this Ultra Magnus, and I am curious to see how the cab size differs for the alt modes. Ultra Magnus is, of course, just a repaint of the Legacy Optimus Prime. Is just a repaint of that. And he does have some nice little light piping in the top with red eyes, so definitely albino Optimus Prime as a nickname that he sometimes has. So that's pretty nifty. One thing I did notice and I do like about this Matrix is that although I do believe the color is blue on the inside, but they actually painted the Matrix, whereas Optimus Prime, it's just a solid blue piece of clear plastic. This Energon axe is blue rather than orange, so I don't know if that's typical of Ultra Magnus toys for his weapons to be blue instead. And he has the same guns, cartoon deco, toy deco, and they're done in white plastic, or at least plastic that's been painted white, and it looks really nice. Of course, all the tires are rubber, and that's pretty much it for the differences between, at least in the robot mode, between Optimus and Ultra Magnus. Given the size differences between the Commander class cab and the just little Deluxe class Ultra Magnus, yeah, there's not even any point in trying to see if this guy could even pull the trailer for this guy. So although it'd be nice if these were closer in size with each other, I still think that this is a good alternative just to have as a separate little albino Optimus Prime, while this guy is in the combined big robot mode. Bumper and Bumblebee. Very, very similar characters, I guess. The exact same mold, just different colors. Black plastic for the bumper, non-painted headlights, which I will admit is a little disappointing given the detail on some of the other figures. The only big glaring difference, other than some of the color choices, is the head sculpt of Bumper. Bumper is, well, I guess has a slightly more dynamic face. I really don't know exactly what the design choice for Bumper's head was. Assuming, I know he wasn't in the, at least I'm pretty sure he was never in the cartoon, but I'm sure he was probably in the comics or somewhere. Otherwise, he wouldn't really be a character. But yeah, if you've seen Bumblebee, you've seen Bumper. So that's pretty much it, at least as far as they're concerned. Only because he's included in this 4-pack will I just show him off briefly, but there will be an in-depth review of him because I just feel like I want to talk a little bit more about him in detail. But here he is with Squeeze Play, and the only one I'm still missing is Fangry, which is part of another 4-pack, which I'm only really interested in Fangry, and it's about close to $200 if you want to get the pack. And then if you just want Fangry, like on eBay, it's closer to like $100 and something bucks. So it's like, I feel like I'm well, not in a very good position if I really want Fangry, but it's a little bit frustrating. And maybe they'll do the Headmaster Juniors for the Autobots as well. Nemesis Prime, the evil counterpart of Optimus Prime, and they look really good together. I will say that there are some design choices, like they did clear plastic windows for Nemesis Prime. It's possible that these are clear and they were painted, but I'm not exactly sure. They're extremely dark, smoky black plastic that you can't see through. But, oh man, the design aesthetic is very cool, if you ask me. The head is different. It is, come on, focus up here. There we are. Is with a battle mask. And they could easily redo this if they wanted to make a battle mask Optimus Prime. But it looks so cool. And I think my favorite part is just these turquoise stripes going along the back of his head, and it just looks so cool. I just love the way that color pops out from the black, and then his axe is so cool. It just looks like an evil version essentially of Optimus's axe. I will admit it would be nice if they had a little bit more metallic, if they had metallic paint on this part like on Optimus Prime's axe back here, but it's not the end of the world, and like I said, I think that design is super cool. One more thing about him, I do have an upgrade kit that I am going to do a review on, and by putting in this video, it will hopefully kick me into gear on actually doing it. But the DK54 animated Optimus Prime upgrade kits, and this is essentially to make him Super Optimus Prime, and that is something I will do in the future sometime, hopefully. And like Optimus Prime, you can also store his weapons in vehicle mode, and I think it looks pretty nice, especially considering it's white and it blends in with the rest of him rather than Optimus where it's black on blue. Not much to say other than Bumper is just Bumblebee with slightly different colors in vehicle mode. And if you decide you don't want to watch my full review on Horri-Bull, this is what he looks like in his, I guess, Bull Beast mode. And wrapping up this review of the Transformers Age of the Primes Target exclusive 4-pack, Nemesis Prime, his alt mode looks really cool. And I guess like an evil fire truck. I didn't show off their transformations. If you'd like to see those transformations, go check out my other reviews of the original colors. And if you like this review and you'd like to see more, please click that like and subscribe button to see more. Until next time, have a good one, everyone.